Should I say it now or should I wait? Should I say it now or should I wait? I hate Tottenham with all my heart. Human Song needs to be phoned right now. This geezer, this is the real betting culprit. It is not Ivan Toney. It is not Sandro Tonali. It is Human Son. He's the real betting culprit. He gets a chance to equalize the game 85 minutes. 85 minutes. And you know what he does? He scuffs the shot at Ortega, who doesn't, by the way, need to make any adjustments, any good save, because Son is a betting culprit. He sold the game. Absolutely. I'm absolutely in pain. Arsenal, we are not winning the league. Arsenal fans, yes, I said it over the weekend, and I said that Spurs could do something. I was wrong, right? I was wrong. Spurs were never going to do anything in this game. Manchester City, easy for them. Really, really easy for them. And I know many of you who have been watching this game will look at the tension you have been on, and you will think that that is the tension that Man City players were on. Never. Not a chance. Man City were comfortable because they know they can defend comfortably against this Tottenham Hotspur side. With, by the way, Spurs played a much better game against Man City than Arsenal did in both legs. So you've got to give them their credit. But I told you so. I told you that at some point in time, Man City were going to find a winner. At some point in time, Man City were going to score against Tottenham. Tottenham concede every bit of goal. They play a high line. You saw the second goal, and they lose concentration. You look at the first goal. That's a clear lack of concentration from all the players at the back. It's De Bruyne passes it to Haaland. Haaland is running across the penalty area, full of Tottenham defenders. They were always gonna score, but the question was, were they going to? They were always gonna concede, but the question was, were they gonna score? Did they have the quality to hit Manchester City where it matters the most? The answer is no. The final examinations have done. It has been tallied. City champions. They will go on to, I think, 91 points and Arsenal 89. Now, I'm not going to blame Tottenham a lot because honestly, if you're an Arsenal fan out there, this Tottenham side have put in a much better performance against a Manchester City juggernaut than Arsenal put in at Aston Villa. We have seen Tottenham fight for a cause that even doesn't belong to them. Fight for a cause that even doesn't concern them. Tottenham shouldn't care that Arsenal are going to win the Premier League. Tottenham shouldn't care that City are going to do 4 titles in a row. They shouldn't care. Why? Because even in the next 10 years, Tottenham are not going to win the Premier League. So they don't care. It is a cause that doesn't really mind them. It's a cause that doesn't really affect them. But what affects and who it affects was Arsenal. And our job description was easy. Liverpool are leading the title race. They lose to Crystal Palace. Go and beat Aston Villa. That was our job description. So when I looked at Spurs today, I was like, what are they trying to do? Why are they playing this good? You look at the first half, they created good chances. Rodrigo Bentancur, a good chance in 6 minutes, should have put that away, in my opinion. But of course, Ederson is a quality goalkeeper. He meets that. And you could see that, even the plan from Ange Postecoglou. Ange Postecoglou said, we shall give it our all. We will give it our all. Ange Postecoglou, you are right. Tottenham gave 100%. I don't want to hear, apart from Human Son, who should be brought, by the way, here to answer, for war crimes. Apart from him, the rest of the Tottenham team, I respect you. The rest of the Tottenham team, you have given us a good Premier League game. A game that I didn't even see from Arsenal against Man City. We beat them at the Emirates, but in a game where we again needed to show up and maybe turn up and maybe, win, we shied away. We sat in a low block, kept it at 0-0, and we didn't try to hurt Manchester City. If maybe, you know what's gonna hurt? What's gonna hurt is that Arsenal just need 2 more points. 2 more points this season to be champions. 2 more points. 2 points from the West Ham defeat at home. 2 points from the Fulham draw at home. 2 points from the Aston Villa defeat at home. 2 points from that lousy Newcastle draw. 2 points from the Manchester City draw. 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. We will beat Everton comfortably. This is my prediction. We will beat Everton by a minimum of 3-4 goals. Man City will beat West Ham by a minimum of 5 goals. We have seen it. It has gone to the final day, but does it matter? Does it really matter that now it goes to the final day? Does it really matter when they have done perfect work? When they have perfectly done everything they've got to do? Does it really matter now that it's gone to the final day? Does it really matter? I just hope that every single team out there, every single manager can play like Ange Postecoglou has played against Man City today. I just wish that our manager played a game, because we are defensively stronger than City, but we decided not to expose our centre backs. We are strongly competitive in attack as compared to Tottenham. But you can see Dejan Kulusevski got a couple of chances for me. Dejan Kulusevski is unlucky not to score on the first attempt. I think it's Ortega who is very, very lucky. The ball doesn't go through. And City were very lucky today. And you need a bit of luck, and you also need a bit of hard work. It's what we've seen from City today. Hard work and luck. They had both of them. Because Dejan Kulusevski should have scored. Lodrinko Pednaku should have scored. Dejan Kulusevski should have scored a second on the second attempt. I think if he cuts that ball back instead of trying to score for himself from a tight angle, if he cuts that ball back, maybe it goes into the back of the net. Heung-min Son should have scored. So there was a bit of luck for Man City, but you can see that the hard work was there, especially on the second goal to bury the game. Because if you add 10 minutes to that game and Man City are leading a goal to nil, the pressure is mounting. The pressure is higher. But what a performance from Man City. This is why they are champions, and this is why we are not champions. Because they stand up and they deliver when they have to. Honestly, that is what you've got to admire from this Man City side. They stand up and they deliver when they have to. That is what Arsenal have failed to do. Aston Villa is not a game you lose, because Villa have not beaten Liverpool. They drew 3-3. Villa have not beaten Olympiacos home and away. Villa are a side that are beatable, and if you're in the title race and you want to win the title, you beat Aston Villa. And that's what Man City did, and that's what they have done to Spurs today. And I said it over the weekend that they have beaten Fulham. Fulham was the hardest game. Fulham was the hardest opponent. Tottenham, they're putting a performance that none of us, absolutely none of us, expected. None of us expected this performance from Tottenham. So, for me, I blame Mikel Arteta. I blame Arsenal. And I'm not going to be one of those fans that come on my podcast, my dear community, and lie to you that I am proud of what we have done. I think we've done well. But I think that last campaign was a yardstick. Last campaign was a ladder for us to know what you have to do and what you have not to do against a Manchester City team in the title race. They last lost a game in December. So when you're going against Man City, we agreed that this team is different, right? And we all agreed that you don't lose to Southampton and you don't drop points to Southampton home and away. We all agreed that you don't drop points to Everton. That happened last season. What did we do this campaign? Dropped points at the Emirates Stadium at West Ham because suddenly the team needed a Dubai refreshment, a Dubai fresh up. We dropped points to Fulham, home and away. So that alone is a total of 7 points. 2 of those 7 points win you the league. Guys, it is what it is. 2 of those 7 points win you the league. So I'm not going to say that I'm really proud of what Arsenal have done. I think it's a massive development. Yes, there is development, but you cannot develop for years. Because when it comes to Man City, they are a juggernaut of a side. You take it and run. When they give you an opportunity like they did last campaign, take it and run. When they give you an opportunity like they did last campaign, don't lose to Brighton. Don't lose to Nottingham Forest. Don't do that. You don't need to learn to know that in the title race, you don't have to drop points to a wicked Nottingham Forest, a wicked Everton that is battling relegation. You don't have to learn to know that. You must know that by default. This season, similar mistakes. You know, what is funny is that Arsenal lost only 5 games this season, and we have drawn 5 games alone this season. But it's not enough. Winning 28 games in a Premier League season is not good enough to beat Man City. 90 points is not enough. 91 points is not enough to beat Man City, because trust me and mark my words, by the end of Sunday, Man City will have a bigger goal difference and they'll have more points than Arsenal. So the mistake was at the Emirates against Villa. Mikel Arteta, he came out and said that he feels he's going to win the title. You know, he feels he's going to win it. You feel you're going to win it. We feel it's gone. And for him not to play Partey or Jorginho against Aston Villa, for him to change a title-winning side, for him to change a consistent lineup, a lineup that has been in Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool, Man City, who else have we beaten? Man United, at difficult stadiums, at difficult intervals. For you to change a team like that because you think that Kai Havertz is going to do well against Aston Villa from the midfield, you lost the title there. And last season, his poor substitutions lost him the title, and we all said it is a young Arsenal side. The substitutions and the hesitancy to play Rob Holding until and Alexander Zinchenko when they were clearly poor, until it was it was, there was nothing to save. That lost us the title. This season, it is that one game. Why don't you try to play your first 11? Why don't you try to play your system first? And let's see whether Villa overcome it. If Villa overcome it by halftime, if Villa are better than Arsenal at halftime with our title-winning team, with our game-winning team, then we can justifiably withdraw Jorginho and introduce Kai Havertz in midfield. But what did we do? He changed the lineup, and the team fluffed, and we fumbled. And now we are doing videos on bloody hell YouTube trying to blame Tottenham for what? We blame for Tottenham for what? We are embarrassing ourselves on communities where I'm going to play the video and thousands of people are going to watch it. I am not going to blame Tottenham. I'm not going to embarrass myself. I'm not going to twerk for this team. I'm not. Spurs, you did well. Spurs, their performance was good. If anyone believes that Spurs didn't have a good game, that's on you. That's on you. Because for me, what I wanted to see from Tottenham was a fight. What I wanted to see from Tottenham was a team that has come to create a difference. Was a team that has come to give 100%. And that's what I saw from top Spurs. That's what I saw from Spurs. What Spurs gave today was more than what we gave against Villa, against Fulham, and against West Ham. If Spurs play like this against Arsenal, they win. So, are we learning? It's a good season. Okay? It's a good season. But I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to make this prediction. And I told you last season that I don't want to ever involve myself into predicting this team to win the title again, because we are going against the most experienced manager, and players are doing that. Oh, people are crying, oh, City have won 4 in a row. But with Jurgen Klopp gone, who is going to stop Man City from winning 5 in a row? It's not Mikel. Because Guardiola knows the weaknesses and strength of Mikel Arteta. Even if Mikel Arteta wins all the 36 games apart from Man City, what Pep will need to do is to win his 36 games and beat Arsenal home and away, and he will win the title. So, I'm not in the business of embarrassing myself. I will not embarrass myself by saying Spurs dropped the title for Arsenal. I will not say those words. I will not say those words. If you want to think that Tottenham Hotspur was supposed to beat a team that you failed to beat on your own, a team that you know clearly that you're better than Spurs, embarrass yourself. The comment section is open, and I'm just going to watch those comments. I'm not going to comment on them. I'm not going to reply to them. Just, if you want to embarrass yourself, embarrass yourself. I am not in the business of embarrassing myself. My match preview for Everton is coming up. It is not that we might beat Everton. No way. My match preview for Everton is that Arsenal are going to win that game, comfortably finish, what, second? And season over, Mikel Arteta has a new job. Motivational speaker, here we go, bro. Motivational speaker, you need new words to tell these players. Because last season you told them, oh, we overachieved. Oh, we are very close. This season, what I would tell the players, the reason as to why we didn't win the title, we didn't have a striker. That's the only reason you can give me. We didn't have a striker. So, go out there, sign a striker, and motivate the team again. I hope, at this point in time, the top clubs don't start poaching players out of Arsenal. I hope it doesn't happen. But don't want to sound negative. I'm a little bit drained. Lucky that I've even done this video. I'm in pain. But top Spurs lose. Top Spurs really lose. And they have lost. And Spurs fans are celebrating. It's a night for them. It's a night for those bloody jocks. They are bloody jocks. Bloody jocks for celebrating. The players, massive respect. Massive respect to the players.